Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a little series where I just am real and raw and I'm myself, and I make these videos that I've had on my video list for about 2 years now, and I just wanted to have a place where things aren't perfect. I don't have the perfect setup. I'm not head to toe done with my hair and makeup done. I just wanted to be a real person and come on here and talk. And I think a lot of creators spend too much time making things appear perfect or professional when in reality it's about the content. And I wanted to come on here and show you that people's lives aren't perfect. They're never perfect. And this series is just me being myself and talking to you guys. So if you're ready, let's jump in and talk about our first topic. So if you guys are ready, let's jump right into this series. Here we are for the second video in this series. Same day, 5 minutes before the other one, whole different subject, so that's why it's a new video. We're talking about, is your protein bar healthy, and what are like some bad ingredients for you to avoid when you're eating protein bars? I actually have pretty much stopped eating protein bars altogether because I find that a lot of them have dates. Date is a like gooey, dried fruit basically, and it makes all of the ingredients stick together and it makes it like kind of a chewy bar. I don't particularly like dates because they raise your blood sugar level higher than I normally go. I don't eat a lot of fruit, and so for me personally, I don't like dates. So I personally am only eating collagen bars. They're by the brand Bulletproof, and it's because I'm a little bit addicted to them, and I love collagen for healing your gut. Aside from that, there are so many bars out there. There's like so many bars being sold at places like GNC, and they frame themselves as being healthy. And so I wanted to kind of tell you guys what ingredients to avoid to make sure that the protein bars you're eating aren't made of garbage. So you want to make sure that they don't have high fructose corn syrup. You also want to make sure, like, figure out what you want a protein bar for. Are you wanting a protein bar for the protein, or are you wanting it as a snack? Do you need it as a pick-me-up in the middle of the day, or do you need it to just get in extra protein before a workout? So kind of define what you need out of a protein bar, and that'll help you pick one out better. Also figure out what tastes you like, because there's a lot of protein bars out there. I used to really like RX bars. They were like super clean and stuff, but they have eggs in them, and I no longer eat anything related to eggs. They're really clean, and by clean I mean they have very simple whole ingredients. Like, it's dates, even though I don't eat that, it's still clean. It's like dates, blueberries, egg whites, and it's just very simple, very straight to the point. And so you want to make sure you're not getting these bars that have these weird added ingredients. And so you want to make sure when you flip something over and you read the ingredient list, so you see, like, everyone knows where to look for the calories, but right under the calories you'll see ingredients. You want to read the ingredient list and make sure everything you're reading makes sense to you. Sometimes they'll say the scientific name, and then in parentheses it'll say like coconut oil. So as long as you can read it and you understand it, great. If you don't understand it, either put it down or look it up and figure out if it's safe or not. So you want to avoid high fructose corn syrup. You probably want to avoid any added sugar unless that's something that you want. So I avoid anything with like the word sugar, beet sugar, cane sugar, brown sugar. That's not for me. I want you guys to also look for the word natural flavors, and it depends on how much you trust the company. The FDA hasn't really defined what natural flavors can be. It could be like, it doesn't just mean one thing. It means like, I'm going to put the word natural flavors into this product so that I can hide the secret ingredient that makes this taste different and better than other things. What I mean is, if somebody lists all their ingredients, what's going to prevent someone from just making the exact same thing? And so they're being sneaky and using the word natural flavors. However, it can have things like MSG in it, and MSG is like this super addictive additive that people can put into their food. You also want to make sure that it doesn't have any artificial dyes and no artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners can lead to so many issues, and artificial colors can lead to so many issues. It's not good for us. It's not going to contribute to your health. It kind of does the opposite. So avoid those at all costs. Once upon a time, my best friend and I tried basically every gluten-free vegan bar that we could find ever. Tried to try the whole product line of every flavor, and we rated it. So if that's something you want, that is up on my website. It's called Take a Bite Vegans, and it's just like our reviews of all of them, what the texture's like, what the taste is like. I created it because it's something that I wanted to know and figure out which bars that I actually did like and help other people figure out what bars they might like based on like texture and taste. So there's like a bunch of bars in that book up on my website, which is linked in the description box. But let's see what else we can talk about protein bars. You want to make sure where you're buying them is sourced well, or you start to learn the brands. Look up, for example, Cliff Bar. Everybody thinks that Cliff Bars are really healthy. In reality, they're probably not the most healthy thing you could ever buy. Of course, we have to define the term healthy. And so for every single person, that's going to be different. It probably lies in a different tier. And so I kind of think of healthy eating as like this tiered pyramid where you start at the basics and then you work your way up. So it's like saying something like apples aren't good for you doesn't apply to all of the tiers. It applies to someone who has honed in, really knows a lot about nutrition, can really figure stuff out. I think people get very overwhelmed because they'll read these generalized statements put out by medical news or whatever random website, and it'll say stuff like, oh, we just found out that there's a chemical in apples that make you sleep worse at night. It's like, that's not what you need to worry about when you're somebody that has, for example, diabetes, or someone who really doesn't know anything about nutrition, or someone with some serious issues. Like, what you need to worry about is making those small steps first. And so for you, figure out where you lie in the tier. So if you're somebody that's just getting used to eating protein bars, you might want to go for like a Luna bar. But if you're somebody who knows more and they know the bad ingredients even more, then they might go for something like a collagen bar like me, or an RX bar where it's super simple. So figure out where you lie in this tiered area and figure out what you really want your protein bar for. So like I said, if you want it for protein, instead of going to get a protein bar for protein, grab a hemp protein and add it to every meal. I do this all the time. I have issues with iron. I don't really hold enough iron in my body, and so I will take a scoop of my hemp protein, literally just hemp, and I'll pour it over like my savory dishes. So I make a lot of soups and stuff. You could add it right to the soup and you're getting your protein in that way, especially if you're somebody who has like vegan protein issues. So I hope this is helpful. This is just another video in my long list of videos that I wanted to make. Hope this helps. Give it a thumbs up if it did help. If not, you know, I tried. Go on to my other videos. This is just quick videos, real raw, me just talking to you. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Thank you so much for watching that video. I'm now gonna go over all the different things that I offer and how I can help you further. So if you're looking for a support group, I do have a Facebook support group called Healthy Skin, Happy Living. It's an awesome community full of people all over the world. It's very diverse, and people go in and just ask each other, you know, I have this problem, is it normal, and am I okay? And so people will be like, yeah, I went through the same thing. So if you're looking for a little bit more specialized help, I do have a self-help guide. So if you're somebody that's like, I can do this myself, I know what I'm doing, all I need is a guide, then I do offer that on my website. Just go to coachmichellemills.com/self-help, or just go to coachmichellemills.com and explore the different options. If you need even more help than that, I do have coaching programs. It's for eczema specifically, inflammation-related disorders and diseases as well, and I help coach you through that. It is a very specialized coaching. There is a video on my website that goes in depth. So I just wanted to tell you guys, I have a lot of stuff going on and I can help you in such a large range of ways. And if you shoot me a message on Instagram, my handle currently is _Mills_. It will be changing to Coach Michelle Mills very soon. Send me a direct message and I will add you to a support group messenger on Instagram. And everyone is amazing, still very diverse, very supportive, and I'll see you guys there. See you in my next video. Bye!
Crashing waves, I wanna see them